Let's see what you can seek. Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek.
Pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelkem.
I don't have water. I can't do anything. Sammy, wake up. Sammy? Sammy, wake up. Wake up. No. Samuel? None of that. You wake up right now. No. No. Please, Sammy, no. 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 No, you can't. You can't do this to me. Sammy, please. No. 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 All this death. Tinker, what are we going to do? Do you think anyone survived in the village? Maybe at the castle? Tinker, heal! What is it? Did you find something, boy?
Christ! This damn leg!
Holber? What happened? Why are you shouting here? You'll bring those heathens.
I have to get out of here and find the others. Warn them.
How did you survive the attack?
I hid at the top of the hill and stayed there until it got dark and the screaming stopped. The whole of Skeleton was in flames.
I know. I saw it too.
I wanted to go to Talmberg to warn them, but when I was climbing down in the dark, I lost my footing and went rolling down like a sack of charcoal. I'm black and blue all over.
You're injured. Can I do anything to help?
Something's wrong with my leg. I twisted it when I fell, and I managed to limp here to this path. But now I'm all done in.
Let me have a look at that leg. Maybe I can manage to set it.
All right. But please, be careful.
It seems you were lucky. It doesn't look like anything's broken. If there was, the skin would be turning blue by now. Keep that leg raised for a while. And when you go, try not to put too much weight on it. Find a branch or a stick to lean on.
All right. Thanks. I reckon I can manage to get up now. But would you help me as far as the road? The going will be easier there.
I'll help you. Lean on me.
I'll manage it from here. But which way should I go?
Go to Talmberg, like the others, and tell them what happened here and to send help.
All right. I won't forget your kindness. But what are you going to do now?
I'll go to the castle to see if anyone survived there.
If you're not afraid to go there, you could look around the small holdings near Skellets or the mine works. People took cover wherever they could when the raid started. May God watch over you, Teresa.
Pa, if you can see me now, I'm sorry. So sorry. Give my love to Ma. Stibor, you stood up to them. You were always the brave one. I'll come back and bury you in hallowed ground, like you deserve. Yarmila, what are you doing here? How come you didn't flee like the others?
I can't. There's one of those bastards creeping around out there.
What? Where did you see him? The army has pulled out and moved on.
He must be a deserter. He keeps looking around here for what he can steal. And he looked like he was pretty drunk. You must help me. You've got to get rid of him. Otherwise, I'll die here.
Yarmila, I can't fight a soldier any more than you can. You'd better run for it right away. If you stay here, sooner or later they'll find you. And then you'll be praying all they do is kill you.
I can't leave as long as the...
I'm not going to let anyone else die. I'll help you. Just wait here, and I'll come and tell you when it's safe to leave.
All right.
Mi a szar volt az? Vedelis baszni! A picsába hogy is rólt tovább? Na mindegy. Ja!
About fleeing. You've nothing to fear. I dealt with that deserter.
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd never get away from here alive. Thanks, Teresa. If you hadn't turned up, I'd be done for sure.
That's all right. Go to Tomberg and tell the people there what's happened. I'll have a look around for other survivors. Shouting like that.
Well, I have to find Pavlena. She got lost when we were running in the night.
It's still not safe here. Shouting like that is asking for trouble.
But I have to find her. I can't leave without her. Will you help me?
Listen, Pavlina surely escaped. There's no point in risking your life looking for her. You think she's been hiding out here all night? Why on earth would she do anything so foolish?
No, no!
About What was Pavlina wearing?
The same as always.
Where did you see her last?
In the woods here. We were hiding from... They came upon... I thought I was done for. I have to... Pavlena! Don't be afraid, it's me, Madosh! Pavlena! Don't be afraid, it's me, Madosh! Pavlena! Don't be afraid, it's me, Madosh! Pavlena! Where are you? Pavlena!
This must be that Pavlina that Marosh was looking for. Dead. I should go and tell him. About Pavlina. I found her.
You did? Where? Why isn't she with you?
I'm sorry, but she's dead. They must have caught up with her when they were chasing you.
Oh, no, no, no. My Pavlina. I should never have left her like that. I thought she was right behind me. Jesus, what am I going to do?
You should flee and save yourself at least.
I don't know what to do now. Where can I go?
Go to Tomberg and tell them everything. Sir Divish will send help and then we'll come back and bury our loved ones. I promise.
All right. What about you?
I'll keep looking around for other survivors.
If I had half your courage, Pavlina might still be alive. Oh, God. Take this. Maybe you'll come across someone who needs it. God be with you.
They're everywhere.
Julian? Is it you? Don't be afraid. It's me, Teresa. Are you all right?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. Where is it? Where is it?
Listen, if you stay here, they might come back and kill you. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No! Cutter! Where is it?
This is going... Listen.
No!
Listen. You're one of the woodcutters.
Yeah.
Where's what? I don't understand you.
Cutter! Woodcutter!
Oh my God. What happened here?
They came. Everywhere.
This is hopeless. Julian. Listen.
No!
Listen to me, and listen well. A short while ago they killed my little brother, and before that, Pa and Stibor. I'm not going to let anyone else get killed if I can help it. So for Christ's sake, pull yourself together and get out of here, before I slap some sense into you.
I can't. They're everywhere. I can't go without it.
You asked for it, Julian. You've got to get out of here, Julian. Pull yourself together.
No. They're everywhere. Cutter!
Listen to me.
I can't.
You asked. This is... Julian! You're one of the woodcutters.
Yes, yes. Cutter.
Julian. Here's your axe.
Cutter. Yes.
Good, Julian. And now, get to Tomberg. The other...
Tomberg.
Only I had lost that damn key.
Master Potter? What in the name of God are you doing here?
I'm trying to get into my goddamn house.
What for? You ought to flee like everyone else.
I've got coin hidden there. I'm not going to just walk off and leave it. Listen, maybe you could help me. I've heard you mill people know how to deal with these kind of things.
What are you implying? That I'm a thief?
Come now, don't play the innocent. We all know your father is no saint. You must have learned some secrets of the trade from him, no?
My father is dead.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, lass. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Why can't you unlock the door? Don't you have the key?
Of course I do. That is, I did, but I lost it. I was bringing firewood from the woods. Just as I got to the footbridge, I saw that huge army. I dropped everything and ran home as fast as I could. I must have dropped that blasted key on the way.
How did you manage to survive?
I hid out on top of the eight
It's still not safe here. Coin is no use to it.
and leave my life.
Where do you think you might have dropped the key?
I'm not sure. I was carrying firewood when the raid started.
All right.
This damn door. Once you get it. Look out! If only I hadn't lost that damn key.
I'm back. How did you manage? I have to go. My, there really is a purse full of groschen here. And a pretty heavy one, too.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
What in God's name is going on here? What kind of man are you to rob poor souls who have already lost everything to those devils?
Shut up and keep your high and mighty preaching to yourself. Hand over the coin or I'll cut you down, both of you.
I'm telling you, I've already been robbed of everything. Tell him, Teresa. We've nothing left but our lives.
You won't even have that much if I find out you're lying to me.
But we really don't have any money.
You don't, eh? What were you looking for in that house, then?
I was getting some supplies for the road. We have to flee to Tomberg before those cutthroats come back. You'd be wise to vanish too.
What the fuck? They're coming back? All right. No point in wasting time with beggars like you. I'll leave you be, but you better not cross my path.
I can't believe he'd rob us like that.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely. He'll get what's coming to him one day. You really had him fooled, though. He swallowed it, bones and all. By Christ, I almost believed you myself.
I dread to think what he might have done if he hadn't believed me. Here's your money. Go to Tomberg and tell them what's happened here. I'll go and have a look around the village.
I'll do that. Thanks for your help, and may the Lord watch over you.
Tinker, no. Come here.
Fuck off! Go on, go on, go on, go! Rushing to find this fucking place.
just about enough of you.
Hey, goat fuckers!
That's, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
There's something else I'd like to ask. Remember how we were sword fighting together? The next morning, Ma scolded me on account of that scratch on my hand.
Oh dear. Sorry about that.
That's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her. Your pa and Stevor were really steaming from the Royal Mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance. And there's not much that pair won't do for an easy groschen.
Yeah. In a way I can understand that Pa did it for us, but it was really irresponsible. You won't kill anyone, will you?
I won't, I promise. So what happened to the silver?
Pa handed it over, as always, to that slimy fellow, and he took it away. What happened to it then, I don't know.
Your pa really wanted to marry you off to Master Tobias?
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Faithfar since the raid?
I haven't. Either he's lost interest, or he's forgotten about me. Not that I'm complaining. Uncle Peshek would be happy to marry me off too, especially if there was something in it for him. I'm glad that's in the past.
Aye, I don't blame you. So Johanka and Matthias finally got together. Well, if it hadn't been for everything that happened afterwards, who knows? They could be headed for the altar. That's a shame you couldn't help them get together. On the other hand, when two bashful people are trying to court, it's a bit of a lost cause. Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods. You really ran into a wolf. I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but Pa used to say those are even worse than wolves.
It's a good thing you were there with Bianca. Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods. She was flaunting that ring all day. I was worried for a while that she had some other suitor who gave it to her.
No, no. Unless you can count a magpie.
Going back to help the survivors. It was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along, I doubt I'd be here to tell the tale.
You know what our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
Well, I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage. Did you go back to Skalitz again? To bury your pa and your brothers?
Yes. Along with some more of our neighbours. We had an escort from the retired garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines. But his grave is on the hill, where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there. I know it's not consecrated ground. But what could I do?
God will understand. I buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house. It's what they would have wanted.
Yes. Father and Steve are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves. I have no more questions. Thank you for telling me about everything, Teresa. I know it isn't easy to talk about.
It helped to talk to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one piece.
Yeah, so am I. And I'm glad you did too.
By the way, Henry, I have something for you. The soldiers gave it to me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but, you know, it belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalitz crest. I'd like you to have it, to protect you, and as a keepsake from home.
Sure. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for everything. Christ. Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh, shit. There's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this. Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict, was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
It's a deal.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Good day to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful. I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. I'll be with you.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much. Take care. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick with your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In the left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism like a drill. It's got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be...
Can you tell me... What about the Skalitz folk? That's all. Would you teach me something about...
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. Good luck then.
Can you tell me... That's all. Can you tell me something about the other men?
There's a...
Tell me something about yourself.
Goodbye.
Can you tell me... What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't give a damn.
That's all.
Good luck then. Why are you creeping around? I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the... Once you've found something you want, try stealing my dagger. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. I'll stand here and pretend I don't... First, you... Once... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. I'll stand here. Once you've found something, try stealing my... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
As you wish. I'll stand here. First, you have... Once you've found... I'll see you later. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to... Best practice on...
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome.
Can you tell me... That's all. I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced tech.
Wouldn't you rather learn...
I want to achieve mastery.
You can't become...
Well, I'll think it over. Can you tell... What about the Skalitz? That's all. Can you That's all. Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone...
First, you have to have some skills to hone.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you rather...
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite a lot? What about this?
You won't convince me.
Agreed.
I'd like to try pickpocketing.
As you wish. Goodbye. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was yelling for a guard. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. You're welcome.
I've got some goods here whose owner...
All right. See you later.
Let's talk about the price.
All right.
Agree?
You're a right pinch. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Good health to you, sir.
What kind of governor is Sir
Good luck to you.
Hold it right there. I'll slay you.
I'll stand here. Once you've found... I'll stand here. Once you've tried stealing my... That's the way.
Thanks, Pasha.
You're welcome. God be...
I've got some good...
See you later.
Can we do something?
Are we agreed?
You're a right pinch purse.
Forget it then.
I've got some goods here whose own...
All right. Let me with you.
Let's have a word.
Well,
Agree?
Come now, just a little more, and we have a deal.